Pace. It take control, take good management. You have to prioritize things. You want to make music and good productions and stuff like that. You really do. You have to get up a lot earlier, and you have to make a section of the day to where trial and error can have time to take place to make something happen. And I mean, for years and years, I like owned studios or rented studios, and I've been doing that for a while. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you one factor that is beyond belief, ladies and gentlemen. People get paid, or sometimes they do it for free to distract you while you're trying to make something happen. And ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you they really get off at stopping you, ladies and gentlemen, it's more important for them to stop you than for them to see you get something done. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been like this for years and decades, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why they do that. I'm gonna tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If I see somebody doing something that was gonna benefit people, ladies and gentlemen, there's not something to tell me to stop them. I mean, there's not something to say, hey, somebody's over there trying to make a movie or some music. Let me go stop them. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think like that. You know, I don't see why somebody would think like that. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they do. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when you can actually, I don't know if it's your rival or your competition, but it's an entity out there that probably don't want to see you be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you they would rather to pay you and have you have customers back to back than for you to get something done on some of those days, when they know if you did something, they wouldn't have a chance to get into recognition as if they're in the same level of competition, the same field that you're in. When I tell you they'll pay people to go and patronize you so you can't do anything except for serve them people, and whatever you're doing, they'll do it, ladies. And then sometimes it could be a day that you close. Ladies, I'll never forget there's been days that I've been closed, ladies, or I was supposed to be resting or getting myself ready for an emergency or something very important that next day early in the morning. Then I tell you, it's always something where somebody else got an emergency and they have to have you to help them now. Ladies and gentlemen, I just don't know why somebody would want to just destroy your chances of being successful that bad. It just don't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, I just don't see how God could, if there's a God, how he could breed people to think like that. That their priority is to stop somebody else from accomplishing their goals. It just don't make a lot of sense like that. You know, I guess we can go back to political parties, the origin of political parties and stuff. Fraternity, sorority, I don't know, football competition. Maybe it came from that, ladies and gentlemen, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about no football game. I mean, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. And now that I think about it, I'm not looking for you to have an excuse of why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because all I know is I study you. If somebody did you like that, just a small fraction of the thing you're doing, you be having them under investigation on the way to court and have the authorities on it. And you will be dead serious about it too. Now that's what really gets you. How they can do it to you and it's not a problem. But if you did it to them, they got to call the law, you know. And don't think it's a game. They serious about it. They serious about calling the law because you just disturbing the peace. You going too far, you know what I'm saying? You know, I have something to do tomorrow and you disturbing me. You do it one more time, you getting out of here, you know what I'm saying? And you think it's a game. It's not a game. They serious about it. But if you do it, I'm trying to tell you, it ain't no game like that. If you do it, they gonna, and the law's coming too. And the law don't want to hear that they've been doing you like that every day. They want to know why you doing like them like that, and just get your stuff and get out. Don't let them have to come back. They come back again and go into jail. Like I said, they can do you like that every day, and you better not even think about calling the folks. You know what I mean? But I just said, like, if you're in that situation, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're right about it. Write a song about it. You know, if you're going to stay in the situation, At least address it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because, 9 times out of 10, what's bothering you is not that they doing it, ladies and gentlemen. It's that you still have something to do. That's what bothers you, ladies and gentlemen. Is that you still have to get the thing that you're supposed to do the next day done. You got a meeting with your boss. You calling your boss because you're gonna be late. Why? Not because you late. It's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? But you can't explain that to him. He don't want to know that somebody kept you up all night. That's not gonna get it. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that something, ladies and gentlemen? That there is no excuse why you late. You see what I'm saying? It's not an excuse. You can't say that your kids or something like that kept you up all night, and the police said you better not say nothing to your kids, that your kids run the house. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell your boss that he'll fire you. You know what I'm saying? You got to get there on time no matter how tired you are. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad some of y'all in that situation right now. But you're going to leave the African American woman. You're going to leave her. Eventually you're going to leave her later. The kid's going to be by themselves, and she going to be by herself. And ladies, I'm going to tell you something. Just like that guy said the other day. He said, man, you know what? Women, a lot of time, they want somebody to dog them. They don't want somebody to treat them right. He said, man, if you treat them right, they're going to run all over you. He said, man, if you dog them out, they're going to worship you. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to tell you, I done listened to people say that, and I know that saying. I know it. I'm familiar with it. But every time somebody remind me of it, man, it's like it's brand new. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you people don't talk about it that much, but when they do, everybody can agree that it's true. Man, they don't want you to treat them right. If you treat them right, they're going to dog you out and walk all over you. When you dog them out, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to worship you. They'll never leave you, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. Hey, gentlemen, when that dude said that, it was like nobody ever told me that before. But, ladies and gentlemen, people have told me that thousands of times. Thousands of times people have told me that, ladies and gentlemen. But, ladies and gentlemen, when that man said it, ladies and gentlemen, because this dude was a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He's like a pastor in the church. He got his own church. Ladies and gentlemen, when he said it, I could hear it. Like, I could really hear it. Because he's a man of the... Ladies and gentlemen, because he go to church. He go to church and he tell people all the time. You know he dealing with experiences and counseling people. That man said, man, I don't know why. He said, but you're not going to be successful trying to be good to that woman. You're not going to be successful. You ain't going that far. You're not going to go that far with her. The reason why she treating you like that is you too nice to her. Said the nice guy always finish last. You know, they say that too. They say it all the time. But when he put it in that story, though. See, when he put it in that story where he said, nice guys finish last, don't they? And everybody, he said, yeah, pretty much, man. You finish last. He said, so you and